Family, friends, fellow gamers, educators, and students. Welcome to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. I am Grumpy Gnome. There's our Grumpy Rock. Let's get into the village center. Here we go. Map, go to large, go to village center. And I don't know why it does that, why it centers me on that rock or not. Anyway, welcome to episode 7. Hopefully, Marlene is still with us. Hopefully, Eliza is still with us. And the last thing we did was we put in 3 food plots down here. Let's get them running. And we put in 1 food plot up here. Because the tool apocalypse has been haunting us this entire game, this is the plot. Oh my gosh. I just had 2 bites of Indian food. And whatever those things were, they were good. It's almost like a fried potato with some seasoned breading around it. But it could have been chicken also. It was good. And I'll tell you what, I am going to get into that for lunch today. Okay, our first food plot is ready. Our laborer count, gosh darn it, I know we should put somebody into these. Maybe. Hey, Marlene, let's see if we can, you know what, maybe, do we wait for a couple more people? Eliza! Oi! Eliza, are you down under? Are you in Aussie land? That's just a guess. I don't know how many of my videos that you've been watching or not. I'm in Southern California, trying to recover my city, so I'm gonna be a bit quiet. Oh yeah, you do what you got to do. And no, you're East Coast U.S. Oh, right on. Well, I'm West Coast U.S. So, where about on the East Coast are you? Are you Southerner? Are you Northerner? Are you New England? And if you say North Carolina, I'm going to trip. But anyway, let's see what's going on here. The only reason I say that is my childhood friend, who I totally grew up with, was he lives on Oak Island. Oh my God. He lives on Oak Island. So, yeah, so that's where he's at. He's been trying to get me to go out there. But as much as my wanderlust would have me moving today, I'm kind of outvoted 2-1 by people that want to up and leave. Okay, you're near the wildfire? Oh my God, wow. Yeah, we can totally relate to wildfires. We had our share out here. Well, stay safe. So does that also mean that you're in that area that kind of got hit with is it Hurricane Helen that came through, or Helene? That was last year, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Well, I hope things go well for you, and hopefully those fires will keep their distance. We didn't lose power. 3/4 of our town did. Wow. Yeah. That's, you know what? That is really one of the things. You get more disasters out there than we get on the West Coast. It was down for weeks in rural places. Asheville is still really messed up. Wow. Yeah, and I mean, lately you guys have been having one storm after another come through, and hopefully the tornadoes will keep their distance. Okay, focus. Okay, we got 3 laborers that we can spend, and housing. Do we have housing for everybody? Because we do. We have housing for everybody. Because that's the only way we're going to get more babies coming in. is to keep on top of the housing. Okay. Okay. Well, since we're not building anything right now, let me grab a couple of those laborers and get them into here. What's our tools doing? Oh, now we're good for tools, but we're naked. All right. We love running around naked. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is put our tailors to work. And, oh, I don't even know what our fur status is. Do we have fur? Because we don't have anybody working the dams over here. Inventory, and probably the, oh, you know what? He can switch to pelts, or she. Let's do, oh my God, your own, yes, pelts, pelts, pelts. Where are you? Right there. Cha-ching. We're going to get pelts. Okay, this is good. I know you're never going to hear anybody saying it's good when people die, but I'm glad to see that it is of old age and not for anything else. Okay, where are we at? Builders 1. Nope, you're going up to a laborer because I need my teacher cushion, especially since we've got 5 students. We can't afford a cleric yet. I might have jumped the gun on this one because I have no idea how many members this thing holds. I'm hoping for at least 80. 100 would be nice. If it's only a 20 or 25 member shrine, then that might have been a mistake. Okay, so anyway, what's going on here? We got room for a couple more. Let me put in one more thing here. I don't know what yet. And we can put one more thing in here. I don't know what yet. And we wanted to put in, oh, we can get rid of that church. We wanted to put in a linen weaver and somebody who's going to make mold mead. So let's come across. And I think I'm going to do that row maybe across here. No, I lied. We will go across here, but I think I'm going to start at the market and work my way this way. So let's go ahead and grab the mold mead first. And that is under the luxury items, which is, okay, no it's not. Yeah, it is. There's my luxury. Boom. And it's under the brewers, I think. And it should be this one somewhere around. Mead brewer. I need iron for this guy. Oh, we have iron. How did we get iron all of a sudden? Okay, maybe putting in a 1-tile well would be a good idea. Yeah. Good call. I think that might be the ticket. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Where can I put you? I could put, if I put you there, 1, 2, 3. No, that's not going to be pretty. But if I move you there, one, 2, 3, 4. You're blocking that road. These are bigger than I thought. You know, when you put these up to the mini things, they really are big. Where could we put you? Three, 1, 2. No, that would, you know, unless we go vertical. We can go vertical. Do, like that. Put you right there. And I think we're going to do that. So you're going to go vertical right there. Boom. And then let's grab that linen weaver, which is here, which is under here. No. weavers. You the one. Boom. Okay, and do the flippy thing. Flip, flip, flip. Ah, nuts. It didn't open nicely. Well, it is what it is. And you can go right there. Boom. Okay, and because we like to make things pretty, come off of that road, go up, come around, go around, come on down, boom, right to there. Road going down the middle, boom, and you add an insert, boom, right there. Okay, that's that. Let them build it. Still only have one laborer, but the food is going up. We're at 55K now. No, we're not. We're at 5K. 5.5K. Okay, maybe putting in... Okay, Marlene wants a well. We can do a well. Probably this corner right here would be a nice place for it. So, let's grab us family services. Boom. Wells. Boom. And I think we're going to do the roadless one. So, are you roadless? No. Are you roadless? No. No. The biddy would work. Roadless just seems to match a little bit nicer, and we'll go in line with the roofing on there. Actually, that would make a lot of sense because the bakeries, if they catch on fire, that would not be a good thing. We'll keep this mead brewer here. Butchers. Yeah, they're the butchers. They just a lot of stuff. But you know what? With the two plots that we have over here, we got the cows. Oh, we got double cows and pigs. So these guys are probably going to be full. No, these two. We need more butchers. Okay. You know, you were also talking about the urban butcher. Is it time to entertain the urgent urban butcher? Will it fit right here? I'll bet it will. What are you bringing? Don't do trade animals. Sorry. Okay. Okay. I suddenly lost all my tool generation. Oh, the tool apocalypse. Okay, it's a struggle. Well, the good news in your game is with those 9 students you had, they're probably all going to join the labor force at the same time. So hang in there. You will get your laborers. Oh, which is a bad thing because they're all going to grab tools if they're there. Maybe it's time for another blacksmith. Yeah, 5x5 urban butcher. I wonder if this is a good place to drop them. Right here. You got 4? Okay. You don't know how that happened. Resources. Check your resources to see if you've got all the logs and whatever else material. I ran out of iron. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Actually, what I got going on over here is 2 iron. There's an iron mine. There's iron. And this one is going to be coal once it gets up and running. Because my go-to tools are the carbon steel. But in this slow build, it's not letting us get to the labor force that we need to get all the miners in. You know what? Leather. 16 times 10, 160. We'll do it. So I'm going to, delete 16. And you want 160 of these. So cha-ching, there's the old man math again. It is working. And that's it. Vegetable seeds. I wonder if that's going to grow all different types of vegetables. Don't know. But anyway, trade it. Boom. Dismiss it. All right. Now we got some leather. Finally got my food under control. Yeah, my food right now is just under 6K. So it is still on the incline, which is good. Housing check. Let's do that. Because doggone it, we need our babies. Oh my God, we have a surplus of homes. And that is probably because we built these two. But you know what? We had to, because we got too many people working out here. And let's go ahead and get a fisher person in here. Do we have labor? Oh my God. Wow. We had baby boom. Yep, we knew that was coming. But I don't have my cushion laborer. There it is. Good. I don't have the cushion laborer for my teacher. So I'm not going to put the fisher person in yet. We can go ahead and build this statue carver over here because, just because, when we start doing the jade, I want to get my jade statues into the that is what I want right there. So where are you at? Doom, doom, right there. Come across, right there. Boom. Perfect. And I'm almost wondering if this should be my jade pile and maybe keep this one as a generic so that when they clear this, they will have a stockpile to put it in. Yeah, I just talked myself into that one. Okay, let's get rid of this while there's nothing in it. Let's go to stockpiles. I'm going to make this outside one a generic stockpile. 8 by 2. Boom. We're going to make the inside one minerals. 8 by 2. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and beautify this area by giving them a road. Boom. And I think we might want to, hey, we've got room for, food is still going up. Do we put a fisher person in? Or do we start putting people into these? Oh my God, the tools and clothing are off the charts. Wow. Okay. We're having fun with that. 4 students, 11 children. Yeah, we're going to have the same thing going on here. We're going to have like a major student rush. And then when all those students graduate, we're going to get a laborer rush. I really think we need to do something though. Let's do inventory check. What do we need? I guess that would probably dictate where we go. We still need to do something with duck meat. So now is the time to start playing with the, what do you call it? Start playing with the butchers. Reeds. I'm going to put my dock workshop onto rope because rope sells for 35 units a piece. And that's going to give me some bartering commodity. Wool. We did. Maybe it's time for another tailor because we're not putting out the warm coats fast enough. Venison. Okay, what do we have more of? The venison sausage or the venison roast? Or do we even have any of them? Venison roast is 0. Sausage is 0. Let's get some venison roast going. So one of this guy here, butchers venison roast. Boom. And you know what? Make me some. As soon as this person goes through the venison, then we will entertain you. Rope. That's going to eat up a lot of reeds. And it's going to give us something to trade. Do I have a trader in? Yes, we don't need it. Boom. Okay, now we're back to 2 again. I would love to change the world, but I don't know what to do. 10 years after. So anyway, where are we at here? Eliza, one of those farm plots that Grumpy uses, does make tools. You can get... Okay, yeah, Eliza. School time, here we go. You probably know this already since you're a Banished Mega Mod 9 player, but this plot right here is, if you go to this little thing right here, for some reason, I know it's a pod, but it sure looks like a boot. This one here, open it up, go to this here, open it up, and this 5x5 right here, just count 5 over. This one makes tools and clothing. So if you need tools and clothing, no, it is a boot. Are you serious? It almost looks like a little pod for like peas or something. Anyway, farmyard number 5 makes tools and clothing. Now, if you really want something that's OP, and this is almost a hack in the game, go to your traders. And if you've watched any of my episodes, you might have seen this. Go to your specialized ones and then go to where it says traveling traders over here. Open it up. Now, on this side, these are all carts, but you have the one cart that actually makes tools, and that is this one here, the peddler. This one also makes tools and clothing. I'm purposely not using it because I do overuse this one. Well, I overuse all these carts because they are OP. But this is a nice little 3x1 footprint, just like this. And you throw somebody in here and they're just going to start chucking out tools and clothing. Now they make hide coats and they make iron tools. So those are the 2 hacks that you can use if you need tools. And something like this, you can squeeze this thing in anywhere, like right here if we needed to, or we can put it up here. So I'm purposely not using them in this build. Like that. Yeah. Anyway, I don't like that little black dot up there, so we're going to just go back to you, and we'll just micromanage when we need a trader. That's fantastic. Awesome. Thank you. No, well, it's Marlene came up with the idea. You know, it's just, even though I am a teacher, it's maybe I'm not the best teacher. This screams for another beaver dam right here. Maybe we'll put it in. Yeah, like that. I don't know why I'm squirreling into this kind of stuff, but nope, that's not it. And beaver dam, baby. And let's do the flippy thing. Flip, flip, flip. Come on over and right there. Good enough for the government. And it's ready to go. Okay, back across. What's our labor now look like? 3. Oh my God, we're growing. And we're losing tools rather quickly. Okay, we'll do it. I'm going to put one person in here just because I think this tool is also iron. So that's good. I don't know where that person just went, but they went somewhere. And I think we're going to get a steady stream of pork coming in. Boom. And which one of these? Farmyard 13, what do you produce? Whatever grain this thing makes, I think we're going to go with the opposite over here. So back to the farmyards. Back to the farmyards. 13, that's someplace down here. Right there. You make pork, leather. You do not make a grain. Oopsies. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to get the one that makes oats. Your corn, your oats. Because our stable is using oats. Now I got to figure out where everybody went. So I'm going to turn you off. Where the heck are these workers? Or do we have something called a farmer? Farmer. Nope. But we have workers. 3 of 9. Okay, where are my workers going? Where are the workers going? I know Marlene's going to tell me in a second. Okay, let's check out our trader. What you bring in? Nope, don't do trade animals. Maybe the beaver dams? It doesn't look like it. 1, 2. Oh, there's a culprit. Turn them all off. Marlene, you found it. I knew you would. Okay, beaver dams are all turned off. Now, what do we got going on here? Oh my God. Okay, what are you maxed out on? Textiles. Nope, no limit. 1 less than 1,000,000. What are you maxed out on? Nothing. Okay, so that should correct itself here shortly. There we go. And do we have one more laborer? We do! Guess where you're going, buddy? You're going right there. Okay, now we got all of our plots working. Our food is shot up to 8.2K. Going in the right direction. And we got 10 things that require, or we need like 10 builders. Wow. Actually, our resources are looking really good. We could use an herbalist, but I can't afford one. Housing check. We need babies. We need 4 houses. Let's do it. Let's start another baby boom. Where are we going to put these? 2, 4 adults out here. This is for anybody else working anywhere else. We got 1 here. Where are you living? You're going to live right there. There's 1. I think we might put 2 houses right here. And you guys are facing outward. So let's go to the water. Let's go to the shanty. Let's come up here. Shanty. Come on over and flip. No door. So flip, flip. There's my door. There's my dark roof. And in you go. Ching. Go back to dark. Do the flippy thing. Come up here. And 2 more homes. And I think we needed one more, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, one more home. Now, if you were a home, where would you go? Where would you go? This is fully manned or womaned. This is good for the village center. This is full. Maybe it's time to expand again. We lost our laborer. Crushed by a rock? Come on. And to think that that person was probably educated. Okay, doesn't matter. I just hope we don't lose our teacher. You know what? We can probably. Well, wait, what are you? A brewer? Why do we have a brewer in? No. Go away. Boom. Okay, now we got our cushion for the teacher. I'm curious to see what the capacity on this is. Let's find out. 42, and we're just above half. So I'm guessing this is 80. This is probably a 80 member church. Put our cushion back in. Merchant, what you bringing? Barley. No. I need something that makes sugar. Go away. Do we have any stone statues yet? Stone statues. Another. Lances became a student. Stone statues. We have 11 of them. Yeah, let's get those into the trading dock. So out of 11 statues, you are going to get 5. And you are going to get, is it going to go up by 1 or 20? Yeah, I didn't think so. 5. Boom. And go away. 1. And we needed to build one more house someplace. Okay. Where's my arch here? We can put something here. We can put something here. I'm thinking maybe storage barn over here. Stockpile over here. I do want to get a stockpile right here because I want to start clearing out this area. Maybe a temporary stockpile right here. Let's go for that. What are you going to give me? Okay, this is probably the best measurement right there, 7 by 3. It's actually large, but I'm wondering if maybe stockpile on that side and a barn over here. Let's do that. No, we got a barn here. Shoot. Okay, back to stockpile. And, oh, we put it in anyway. Okay, good. Let them do it. And then once they build the stockpile here, we'll go ahead and we'll clear this area. It looks like we got to punch the mountain here. I think what we're going to do, these 2 roads, we'll punch it here. We'll punch it here. This one up here, no. is probably going to take care of whatever we're going to do along the shoreline here. Because I'm seeing right here on this straight, we can do reeds, or we can do, really? I'm out of tools again? Or we can do seafood scavenger. And then this one here can come around. That's too much of a jump. Maybe this one here will go up and over here. No, that... I think we're going to have to go vertical. Anyway, that's further down the road. Right now we got a tool apocalypse again. So where do we go from here? Maybe the beaver dams. Yeah, we got that. So here we go. Tool apocalypse. By golly, you know what? Even though I just got done saying I'm not going to do it, I am almost tempted to bring in that cart. That would make a liar out of me. But you know what? It would get us. That's why, because there's nobody in here. Hello. From the other side. Shoot. Where did this person go? How many workers? Workers. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, where did the other worker go? We're going to find you. Yes, we are. We are going to find you. Where did the other worker go? Marlene, where's my other worker? Oh, geez, this is interesting. The jam shop. Oh my gosh, you are correct. Get out of there. We don't have any sugar. Wait, just out of curiosity. Oh my God, you can make jam with honey. We don't need this if you can use honey. Wow, this thing doesn't even use sugar. Oops. Okay, wow. Elderberries or grapes? Well, I guess we're going to have a little vineyard over here. All right, we're going to be making some grapes. And that might mean a little winery right down here. Urban Butcher. We wanted to go there. Now the problem is we're starting to stack up a lot of things that need builders. Well, there we go. Now we got 2. Let's get 1 builder in and put a dent in that. Urban Butcher. And we were going to throw that right there. You know what? I am almost ready to pull all of these little single pixel things. Oh my God, that would be so cheating if we did that. And replace the single pixels with the trading carts. And then that way Eliza can also see how those trading carts are OP. I think we might do that. And then, because look at this, there's no way in heck we're going to have 9 laborers to spare anytime soon. Remove structures. I don't want to pull the... I don't know. Maybe we will pull the well also. Just so I got room to put the carts in. I think that's it. Those. Okay. Let them get rid of that. Then we'll see what we're dealing with here. Because it looks like we got a 3 here. We got a 3 here. There's room for the well. And this, I don't know. Tool apocalypse is upon us again. Okay, that's good. I mean, it's not good, but it's good. Go back to iron tools? I think so. You go back to iron tools, see what you can do with that. Maybe it's time to drop a second, what do you call it in? Drop in a second blacksmith? No, let's get the tool cart up and running first and see what that does for us. Oh, your city collapsed. Oh, no. Wait, where did you start here? You got an outbreak. Okay. Did you have enough hospitals? And did it come from nomads? Wiped out my farmers first. There goes your food. Then my woodcutters. There goes your warmth. So food, warmth. The last thing is shelter. Ouch. City collapsed. Oh no. I forgot to place it. Okay. Oopsies. If ever you need a quick hospital, the little mini one here, this thing builds in an instant and it'll house 5-6 people. I actually put this in just in case I get a natural outbreak of something. But because I'm not dealing with nomads, I don't have to worry about them bringing something in. Okay, you got a question mark and a tool crisis. So what is your question mark? Who are you? There's Roger Daltrey again. Actually, I don't know if Roger Daltrey wrote that song. It might have been Pete Townsend. You got to stick something. Okay, in the oven. I have abandoned the city, once a lively metro, now a ghost town. And that would probably be the last sentence of your story. So, oh my gosh. The good thing is you can always start over. Here we go. What are we doing here? Citizen. Yeah, if you do start over, try those traveling carts. You will be amazed by what they produce. And I always get the vegetable cart. I get the one that makes the hunter cart, the vegetable, the hunter, and the tools. And the mine cart will give you stone, iron, and coal. So if you need firewood, there's one for branches. It'll produce the branches. Or you can get the one for the logs and then have a woodcutter next to that. You are a butcher. Good, good, good. Now that we know what you are, let's get rid of you. Butcher. No. And that'll give us 2 builders. Boom. To get rid of this stuff a little bit faster. Are you in the Banished Discord? No, I'm not. I have a hard time. I don't want to say it's a hard. It is a selective hard time. I was in Discord with Arbiter Miniatures. I'm also a role player and tabletop miniature gamer. And 3D printing is also what I do. And I joined the Discord channel for Arbiter Miniatures, which I have a commercial license for so I can sell their products. But my phone just kept blowing up and blowing up with people posting on there. Hey, you're back, Marlene. we're going into a story about Discord and why I don't join large group Discords, because my phone just kept blowing up and blowing up that I had to pull myself out of it. And the I can't have my phone blowing up in the classroom. So that would really be a distraction. And there's only one thing I ever check while I'm in the classroom, and that is when new jobs come in. And every once in a while, you'll hear my little phone go off in a jingle. That is my indicator that new jobs are posting. And that is also the only time I ever check for check my phone when I'm in the classroom. Otherwise, I won't pick up my phone. Also, the timer. I use my timer a lot while I'm in there. I don't want that piece across the river. There we go. Clear you out. Clear you. Don't go across the river. Clear that. And we'll go ahead and we'll do a little sweep of this area here to maybe there. And then come across. Well, if nothing else, this is going to get us some resources. Let's start up here. Maybe come on down this way a little bit more. We'll come down to that one right there. And maybe go to there. Boom. Perfect. Now, are you my generic stockpile? You are the generic one. We might need another stockpile over here. Or what can we do with logs right now? We could get a woodcutter in. We could make wooden statues. And since we're building 28 things, let's go ahead and put in another builder. Wow, we are pumping out students and babies. Good, 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 good. Tools. They haven't cleared this area yet. Maybe we should make that a priority. Boom, priority. Awesome. Oh, nuts. I don't want that removed. That's in my node. Oopsies. Cancel that. Okay, what's our problem? We've got a tool apocalypse. Do I have a blacksmith? I do have a blacksmith. Is he blacksmithing? He is blacksmithing. But he is only blacksmithing minimally because he has no tools. Second blacksmith. Let's do it. Come on over. Come on up here. Let's go back to the minis. Boom. Let's go back to blacksmiths. And which one of you is my mini? No. Doggone it. I need to go to the mini menu, which is under, where are you? Under workshops. Boom. Right here. Boom. There we go. And got to do the flippy thing. Flip, flip. And I'm going to put you right next to that blacksmith. Boom. There we go. So let's double up on our tool production. All right, they got this cleared. Now we can put one cart in here. We can do one cart here, I think. We can do one cart here. And we can do a cart over here. There's our 50, so we got to wrap this up in 10 minutes. Okay. Well, now we're up to 13K in food. Oh, but we're putting out laborers right now. This is... what's going on here? I am starting a seed from the list on Discord. Awesome. Awesome. Also, just as long as we're talking about map seeds, I don't know if you caught this one or not. This one is right here. Cha-ching. So, my town name of Guayaquil, it's actually a real town. It is in Ecuador, and because that's where my father-in-law is from. And I kind of dedicated this to my father-in-law because he just recently passed. As a matter of fact, this map seed right here is the day of his passing. So he passed away on March 3rd of this year. Ecuador, where he lives, was jungle rivers, small map, and tropical weather, because it's pretty much on the equator. Disasters, I am doing on, but I don't normally do crop fields, pastures, or orchards. And because this is in the Inca Empire area, we're doing Curse of the Golden Llama. And so there's the map seed for this. Okay. Just out of curiosity, Eliza, how long have you been playing Banished? And because you're into Mega Mod 9, I'm assuming you've done all the vanilla stuff already. Maybe I should check out that Discord on Banished. I just hope they don't start blowing my phone up. Okay, where do we go from here? Urban Butcher, doggone it. There we go. Let's see. Urban Butcher, Urban Butcher, Urban Butcher, Urban Butcher. Urban Butcher. Dun 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 dun. Maybe you can do something with our duck. So let's do the flippy thing. Flip, flip. And where are we going to stick you right there? Oh, wow. How did that happen? Oh, there. That's why. All right. Urban Butcher. Put it in. Boom. And that might give us some back-to-back cart action going on here if we choose to do that. Make it pretty. And actually, this thing has a lot of inserts. So let's go ahead and get all of those put in like that. Ooh, I don't know if I want that last one. I don't know if you're going in. We may bring this straight down here and use this for carts. I don't know yet. You've been playing 3 weeks? Ooh, and you're already doing Mega Mod 9? Wow. Talk about diving into the deep end. Oh my God, we got merchants. And now I don't need the sugar. We wanted the grapes. Grapes? Grape seeds. Grape seeds? No, it is not Thanksgiving. Boom. What are you bringing? No. Not going to do silk yet. Don't know if we will. Small map, but don't want to deal with it. No. We've got laborers. You know what? Let's put 2 of these in. 1, 2. That way they're already going to bring the stone statues over and any flowers that we need to make it up. You know what? Let's go ahead and kick our flowers up to 2K. Boom. And we'll kick this one up to 2K. And you know what else we should start putting in here already is rope. How much rope do we have? I love trading rope. 35 units each. 32. Let's go 20 and 20. Rope. R. No, I'm not. I don't have a stuttering problem. So there's 20 for that one. And then there's 20 for that one. Pearls. We got 14 pearls. Perfect. Let's get rid of them. Pearls, pearls, pearls. Let's go 20 in that one. And pearls, pearls, pearls. 20 in that one. Awesome. And I think that's going to be good for now. We'll let them stock that up. What's our tool apocalypse doing? 15. Slow, slow, slow recovery. But you know what? Second blacksmith. Here we go. We don't have a lot of iron, but you know what? Iron tools. And, oh, we didn't put anybody in. And let's get, oh, we do have a miner. Awesome. We have a person mining iron. You know what? I'm going to kick another miner in right here. Open you up. Put you in there. Hopefully you didn't go up into the quarry. Eating potato salad for lunch. Right on. I found you because I wanted to see how others played. Oh, that, well, thanks a lot, Eliza. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you go to my YouTube channel, what do you say, Marlene? 75% of my games are banished. Maybe 65% of my games are banished. Another good 30% might be Fallout Shelter. And then I toyed with some other miscellaneous stuff. Baldur's Gate is another one. But I do the original Baldur's Gate because I want to finish that before I do Baldur's Gate 2, Icewind Dale, and I'm still waiting for a good sale on Baldur's Gate 3. I think so far the best sale they've offered was 20% off, and I usually don't jump on games until they go 70% or higher in discount. Yeah, I play a lot of Banished. Go check dinner. What is for dinner anyway? It's not Friday, so it's probably not pizza. And you do use your oven a lot. I noticed that. Okay, tools are coming down. Now that we got 2 miners going, we should be pumping out. There we go. Tools are going down. I'll give it another 2 minutes, and then we will be fully recovered. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, Marlene said one of the mods has a grape set in it. Could it be here? I don't think it is. Plums, peaches. It's probably like a bed and breakfast one. Cherries and apples. Hedgerows might make, but the thing I don't like about the hedgerows is that they are seasonal. Don't like that. Here, grapes, maybe. Greenhouse. What does that make? Salsa, grain, soup. No. What patches? A thatch patch. Don't want a thatch patch. Okay. Grapes. What else has grapes in it? You would think that bed and breakfast or one of those. I don't think so. Okay, you're doing the maple stuff. Well, there's sugar if we needed it, but I don't want to do that. Back again. All right. Marlene, what's for dinner tonight? It's not Friday, so it's not pizza. Plants. What are you growing? This is deco. No. A ghosted. Okay, those are just. Okay, here we go. Plots. What do you make? That just makes a plot. But we don't know what goes in the plot. I'm almost willing to take my chances on a plot to see if they have grapes in them. You're making Spanish rice and grilled chicken. Oh, awesome. And there's another chicken and French fries. For the vineyard, go to kids mods and you think it's there. Kid mod right here. Themed plots, deco, resource. Well, maybe food first. There's your croc hunter. I'm surprised you haven't screamed at me yet to put that one in. Pastures, no, no, no. Tomatoes. The bananas. We got to get bananas. We got to get bananas. Because actually, Abuelo's plantation did have bananas on it. So we will have to get bananas in. And that's nice and small. So we can actually stick that in someplace. Like flip. Like right. Nah, doggone it. Not there. Behind the church. Pray to the bananas. Let's do that. Cha-ching. Now we got bananas. Okay. Well, not what I was looking for. It's kind of like going to the supermarket for a certain item and you wind up going home with something else. Well, we got bananas now. Themed. Okay. Back to kid. Back to themed. Boom. Oh my God, there's a lot of stuff there. But that would narrow down our search. If you were grapes, where would you be? Should we just run through this real quick? Did we look under bed? I think we looked under bed and breakfast already. Yeah, this was the maple one. We did that. What is this? Tool production? No. Row houses and modular businesses. There's our white swan. That might come later. And then we still need Pilgrim's Rest. Colonial houses and services. Anything food related. There's our homecoming statue. The founding mother. Nothing here. Would it be? I don't think it's under this set. No. They don't have food here. Hobbits. That would be funny if it was under hobbits. They got pie, stew, rabbits, mushrooms, carrots. It's funny, they don't have potatoes. Potatoes. Mills, Taylor, Smith, storage. No. I don't think it's under here. Forester, herbalist, no. This looks like the agave stuff. What are you bringing? Watch it be grape seeds. Wow, that almost threw me for a loop, but no, don't need you. And you know what? I think these are fully stabbed now. No, they're still bringing pearls in. Okay. Let's pick it up, guys. Move a little faster. What are this? Nope, I don't. It's not there. Settlers? I don't think it's under settlers. Resources, gatherer, nut grove, and that's the animal pen that produces all three of these. I think these produce more though. Patches. What do we got? Carve stat. No. No, why am I stuck on a statue carver? Herb patch, flax patch. What are you? No, doggone it. How do I get away from that? Down? You know what? Let's go to that kid menu from here. And where was it under? Doggone it. I should have looked to see what it was under first. Was it settlers? Path, deco, patches, berries. There we go. But this specifically says elder berries. Now, would berries go under elderberries? I know where we can. Censor. Students might be watching. Okay, I know where we can find grapes in the farm plots. One of these has to make grapes. Apples, beans, and eggs. No. 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 Maybe one of these does not make. No, we got that one already. We got that one already. Duck meat down. No, that's the Three Sisters. Wow, they don't make grapes. I'll tell you where it should be. I mean, kids mods, try the resources with the tree on. Kid menu, resource with the tree. This one? What are we looking for? Jam and wine. I think we found it. Because that's the jam shop that we're using right there. So are one of these elderberry? Oh my God, we got elder and we've got grapes. How big are these? I mean, personally, I think the elderberries sound better. But the grapes is going to let us make wine also. What if we put a wine thing right here and behind it we grow the berries? How big of a plot are you? You are, well, just count the pixels. 3, 6, 7. You're 7 by 3, which actually means we can go right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Okay, 7 by 3. Oh, you're smaller. No. Seven by 3, and you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 by 3, 1 by 6. A number that they both go into. 24, 28, 28, 42. Too big. Too big. What else do you grow? That's deco. That's spice. These are deco. Don't want deco. What are you? You're the wine maker. Oh my God. Can we actually put a wine maker right next to that? Oh my God. Okay. Sorry about your... Okay. Oh my God. Don't tell me they want to do that when I return. It's tax time out here. Is that the right one? That is the right one. Flip it. Put it right there. I guess that's going to look nice. Maybe go a little closer. Or go right there. No, that's going to leave 2 spaces. Shoot. Let's go all the way over for now. We'll do that. I know we're making like a little tourist district here. Where can we stack these? I mean, this one would almost fit in right here. Oh my God, and the road lines up. Look at that. Well, we got to do it. I mean, we got to. Let's do the flippy thing. So it goes that direction. Put you in there. Bring the road all the way across like that. Do you have an insert? You do have an insert. 2. There we go. Okay, now we got grapes growing for the winery. And maybe we can get some elderberries going behind here unless this is this length. And I got rid of it. Ha! Look at that. What am I doing? I'm going back to kid. Going back to kid. Going to, was it that one? No. Uh-oh. I'm confused. That one. Go to this one. Go back here. Flip it. No. Ooh, we got a mountain in the way. Well, that's going to dictate what we do. Okay. We got a little bit of real estate over there that we can play with. Let's see. There's that. There's that. Nope, and that's as far as we go. So technically we can put 2 of these in. Why don't we do that? Let's put 1 here, and then let's do the flippy thing. So, no, we're not. Put you right there. You know what, though? I want the, pause. I want the arrows facing the other direction. That's just me being me again. So, kid, tree, jam, elderberries, flip it, 1, 2, and go there, and 1, 2, screw it, flip it, there, boom. Okay, let them build it. They did. Good. What's my labor count? 3. I'm thinking 1 of each. So let's get 1 person in here. Let's get 1 person. Where did he go? Crumbs. Crumbs on a biscuit. Let's get 1 person in here. You know what? More to the village center. Here. Okay. Marlene, where did my people go? We lost our people. Nuts on a biscuit. They went somewhere. Who are you? Bagels. No, thank you. Okay. Urban Butcher is in. We said this thing works with duck. Does this work with duck? Chicken nuggets. We opened a McDonald's. And there is our roast duck. Yes. And I am going to put somebody in there right away because we got more duck than we know what to do with. Probably should have put it closer to the blind. And now I'm just looking at this now. We don't have a storage over here. I think I'm going to put a storage right here because it matches with this one. So come on down, storage this. And you know what would really be cool is maybe make a stockpile here that if they brought stuff in from the trader, you can drop it off. I think we're going to do that. Here we go. So let's go to, where's my barns? This one, and do the flippy thing. Let's go this direction. Boom. So you are my storage barn right there. And for the this and this, let's make a 3x4 here. Poof, right there. Maybe they went to the banana patch. All of them? No, there's only one in there, which I'm not upset over. Because as they say in Arrested Development, there's always money in a banana shed. So, they went someplace. It's a mystery. And you know what? I think it's time for another housing check. They didn't double up here, did they? No. No, no. Good. Good, good. No. And we were going to drop some carts in. Yeah, this is a slow build. And I'm kind of proud of myself that I didn't give in to the nomads. Okay, here's somebody in here. Why are you working in there when we don't even have grapes? So turn you off. And that went into the grapes. Okay, we're getting warmer. We're finding our people. We need more iron. Well, we're kind of pumping that out as fast as we can. Do we have iron ore that we can smelt? That's the question. Iron ore for smelting. 7. Not worth it. What do we have a lot of? Duck meat. Duck meat is being taken care of by the butcher. Beef. We need a butcher and oh my God, these plots down here. Holy nuts. Okay, that's going to get us domesticated animals. Okay, we need bakers. We need more butchers. And butcher, baker, domesticated animals, dairy, tailor. Let's do it. Butcher. Maybe we should get a small thing going like up here, like a butcher alley. Or we can start putting some butchers over here by the animals. I mean, down here would make more sense. I'm almost looking at... No, I don't want to go in there. That's my ring of ugliness. See, ring of ugliness. So no. Okay. What set... House check. Well, town arrival is open. Oh my God, we need what? 21, 17, 7 to 11 is 4. Okay. We need 4 homes. Pause. Let's plan this out. Planned community. Family planning. Where are we going to put our homes? We could build further over this way. Put one here, one here. We could build further down. One here, one here. We could go maybe get some housing into this area. No, we have a mountain here. And as I said, I'm not going to pull the mountain. This is not really enough area to bother with now. Oh, you are out of that. What else can you make? I think you can make everything. Yeah, Okay. Let's take a look at... I might pull you. Whoops. There we go. And shut you down. Because you're going through the wool. You're going to make linen cloth. How's our flax? Flax, flax, flax. Another stone cutter crushed by our... Man, I got some stupid stone cutters. Where is OSHA when you need him? What am I looking for? I'm looking for flax. Do we really not have flax? Come on. Okay, by name. F. 300. Yep. Linen. Get in there. Boom. The linen cloth, I think that sells for 8 units a piece. And this guy wants, what's our, see, we have no herbs right now. So I want to put this guy on milled, on the mulled mead, but we need herbs for that. So we can't do that right now. We could turn you off though, so nobody sneaks into that job. Housing. Got to check on dinner again. Okay. Oh my gosh. What are we going to do with houses? I'm thinking maybe continue coming across. Let's see where that puts us. I just want to see if it lines us up nicely. Shanty, 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 shanty. That's going to put us right there, which is actually going to leave a single row, which is not going to look nice. Doggone it. Why not? Let's do it. Where's my door? Door's on that side. Okay. So, dark roof. Boom. Oop, nah, doggone it. Ah! Dark roof. And you're going to go right there. Boom. Do the flippy thing. Flip, flip. Dark roof. And bring you down to there. 2 more houses. Oh my God. New subscriber. Control Freaks. Unite. Subscribe. I have no idea who that is. Control Freak Unite. But thank you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I wonder if that came from your family, your friends, or your pets. Maybe you have a hamster named Boo, and they told you about my channel. Or it did. Okay. Where are we going from here? Let's, oh my God, we have a lot of stone. So if we can, oops, get that cushion. Good. We didn't lose a teacher. Okay. I think we needed a couple more homes. Oh, now I don't have a builder. Okay, I'm going to gamble. Build the houses. Hopefully we don't lose a teacher. It looks like we're kind of blacksmithed out over here. A dredger. Ooh, that's scary. So we lost that. Let's go ahead and pull you. Okay. I want to keep the tools in production. So I'm not going to pull both of the blacksmiths. We can pull... Who is non-essential right now? Stone. Stone is non-essential. Boom. Shut it down. Okay. Anything up here non-essential? Yes, rope. We can shut rope down. And seafood gathering, I don't know if we really need it. Now we're at 32K in food. So the food is going in the right direction. We lost a laborer. Wow, how can you stay a laborer until old age? That must have been tough. And I got 2 people running around not knowing what to do. And I'll bet you they're the dock workers. Let's go down to dock workers. Dock workers, yep, 1, 2, there we go. Boom. Okay, now we've got a labor force again. What do we need? The butchers and the dairies. Okay. Oh, we were going to throw another house right up here. Let's go ahead and do that. You know what? Cha-ching, build a little faster. And there, dock shanty. That's what we want right there. Go up here, go right next to you, and whoa, we already have one going in here. Interesting. Build it. Do. Why? No, there's no smoker there. Nobody there. We still have this guy working. And we were going to experiment with some other butchers. I do remember that conversation that we had. So let's go into butchers just to see what we've got available. That's a pretty big footprint. But you know what? It kind of fits right here. Or I'm almost thinking about tearing the Taylor out, putting like 2 of these right next to each other, and make one for. I'm good. We're gonna do that. Make one for the. Say it. One for pork and one for beef. Take that out. What are you bringing? Chickens. I don't think we need chickens because we. Well, let's find out. I don't think we're getting chickens, but we can do the dock chicken breeder thing if we wanted chickens. Yeah. So I think we're going to do a hard pass on chickens. Besides, that's just inviting a disaster to come in. And if we wanted chickens, we would do the dock breeder, which would actually be kind of nice right around here. Maybe we will do that. Sure. Let's put in a chicken breeder thing. Person. Chicken. And you would probably, right there? Sure. Boom. Get us some chickens. And let's go ahead and do make it pretty. As soon as they tear that out, we're going to put in beef. We're going to put in pork. And I think I'm going to try to line up the, maybe get the Taylor back here. Or put the tailor like at the end of the road over here. I think that's our winner. Unless we wanted to do something in the water. And the only other thing I could think about would be another dock. Kind of, sort of. Builder. Okay. Oh, they got rid of it. Let's go to our butchers. Butchers, butchers, butchers. So we want one for cow. And do the flippy thing. Right there. So cha-ching. And then we want one for pigs. Right there. And you are going to go right there. And I think we're going to need more lumber. Yep. I don't know how much lumber we have. So let's check that out real quick. Lumber. 0. Awesome. Let's get some lumber action going. Boom. You go to work. And there is our cushion. So we don't lose our teacher. Why do we have you running around with a question mark? A tailor. That's right. Okay. Taylor. Taylor Swift. Boom. Away with you. What are you bringing? Boom. Bison? No, thank you. Not in Ecuador. Close it. Okay. We are making progress. And they built that quickly. But I don't have anybody to go in there. Our numbers are looking really good. 32 adults, 7 children in school, and 9 more children ready to go to school. So by keeping up with the housing, this is very, very steady over here. And let's do a little more beautification over here. Come up from there, come around, come down, go up through here like that there. Come over here, come around the front. Do that. And that doesn't leave us a lot over here. But you know one thing that we're missing over here? I mean, we got a small stockpile here, but we are missing stockpiles. And before I drop in a stockpile, I want to see if there's a single hedgerow that we can put in right here. So we're going to, first of all, we got to measure it. 6. So we want a 6 by 1. I don't think that species exists, but we will look to see. A 6 by 1 hedgerow. You are 6 by 3, 7, 2, 10, 1. And those are the 3 numbers right there. 6, 3, 7, 2, 10, 1. You think this is a 10? I don't know. Let's find out. Oops. Not quite. But we'll worry about that later. Okay, what else can we do? We got a laborer. I'm going to kick you into builder mode. I know we're waiting on lumber for these. Oh my gosh, where's my cutter? Oh my God, you went to firewood. No. Boom. Okay, now he's sawing away. That would have been a wait. Okay, Marlene, what do we do next? Where do we go from here? 45 and 40. You know what? I'm going to let them build it. I mean, for lack of anything better to do, let's get that tunnel out of the way. And you know what? We may as well go ahead and start punching through here. Since this is Main Street right here, this should be the first tunnel going through. So let's grab a tunnel. We're going to grab these old rickety wood ones here. And we're going to come right off of there. Go through, go through, go through. No, it didn't like that. So let's go right before. There we go. Cha-ching. And I'm going to let them build that one also. Get that one done. Take this, come up to here. Right there. Boom. And that'll keep them building for a while. Antiago has become a laborer. Good for you, Antiago. And you know what? We did not have to resort to the carts. Can we clean this up a little bit? Not really. Oh man, I want to put some... You know what we don't have yet that we can put in over here? Are the honeys. And I'm not talking about ladies. I'm talking about bees. We can put in 2 of the bees right here. Because this thing needs honey. So that would make a lot of sense. Good call. Good call. Let's come here. Let's go into the tiny things. Let's go into the tiny things. And let's grab the honey. We also got a smoker, a preservist. Right now, I think honey. And at least one. Right there. Boom. So he's going to make honey for this person. We don't need that because we got the jam shop. Can't think of anything else. Oh, another smoker. Can we put a smoker up here by this fisherman or fisherwoman? Is there any room? No. So you would actually have to go like next to the house on this side. We can do that. Flip, flip. On the road. And do we want to go right next to the house? Not really a good idea, but we'll do it. Boom. And then we can take the road. Where's my road? There it is. And come across like that. I mean, technically speaking, we can go around the whole building here. Like that. Okay. Maybe focus on iron and tools. Well, the only thing we can do for iron to improve it would be to up our miners to 2. Because right now there's 1 of 2 are in this one. And this one has 1 also. You know, you're onto something, because the 2 miners we do have are really not producing any iron. So if we kick this up to 2 and we went 1, 2, now we've got 2 in each. Let's see if that picks up our iron production. 4 more things and then we can pull the builders. And technically speaking, we could also start coal and go to carbon steel tools. Like that. And if we had nothing better to do, we can start pulling iron ore and put our smelter back into use. How is your storage? There's stuff on the ground. Oh my God, there sure is. Well, that's full. That's full. Oops. That's embarrassing. Okay. That's, you know what? And we just did a check, and this thing was like down to 19% or 32%. Okay. Now, everything is built. Here we go. You are going to make, oh, well, you're going to make cow stuff. 1, 2. Okay. Now both of the butchers are in use. There's that. I think you guys have a second row of street. You guys have this between you. Do you have any other inserts? Yes, you do. Where do you go? Just one? And just one. Okay. The trader died. You know what? We could pull our traders actually. A chest for 1,500. Nope. And what am I doing? Oh my God, they're really throwing stuff on the ground, aren't they? Holy nuts on a biscuit. I am almost tempted to drop a huge rural market right here. Do we need it? No. Should we put it in? I don't know. What do you think, Marlene? Should we go for the large market? That's a market. And for some reason, it fits. What do you say? Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Yeah, either a large market or some serious barns. So, do we have a yes, yes, yes to this one? I think so. Right there. I think this might be our winner. Yes, yes, yes. Make it happen. Of course, this guy needs a lot of iron, 40. But now that we doubled up our iron producers, you know what? Let's let them build. And this is actually going to capture every house that we have built. Even the one up here. So awesome. Let's watch them build that. Here we go. Boom. And you know what? If they get this built, we can actually take this out, this market. How much does this thing hold? Well, there's a 4 digits, double digits, double digits. We're getting a lot of grapes. I think it's time to turn on the winery. Wine making, yes. Well, I think that's what our problem is that we're producing so much produce, but we don't have the stuff to work with it to manufacture anything or to refine. No, we would be manufacturing, refining, one of those words. We still have a lot of stone and a lot of wood. I'm usually not one of those. Wow, 42K. I'm not one of those that usually likes to put firewood into the trading posts. And once again, we don't have the labor force to do much with. God, it's tempting to get nomads. But you know what? I am going to resist. We might pull these right here because we can relocate these two. We don't need this market if this one goes in. And then that's going to open up some real estate down here to maybe get some more producers going. Like that. Tools are kind of wonky. I wonder who came up with that term, wonky. I don't know. Come on down like that. Boom. Okay. I think we're just waiting on the iron now. Cool. Well, it's nice to see that we have a variety of stuff on the ground. Okay, venison cuts. What is that? Offal meat? What the heck is an offal? And papaya. No. Papaya seeds might have been nice, but not papaya. Still waiting to find the right thing to throw in over here. And you know what we might do if we can't find anything to go here? Maybe take 3 more animal pens like these and put them in here instead to get some animals going down here. And then we can maybe get some butchers going back here. No, we don't need dairy. We need dairies. And we lost our tailor over here. Can we get another tailor? Are you aware that this stream is now... No, I'm not. Oh my God, you want... Well, you're getting a 2-hour stream. If that's accurate, that means I've got 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Crumbs on a biscuit. Thank you. Thank you for waking me up. That is the thing about this game. You get so engulfed in it that, oh my gosh. Okay. Well, 7 is the lucky number. What were we going to do? Oh, down here. Animal pens. Because I can't think of anything we're going to throw into there. So let's do that. Let's get rid of this. And let's go ahead and animal pen. Let's start off with chickens and we'll go flippy flippy. We'll go chickens right here. Boom. Put them in. And then we'll go with the cows in the middle. Boom. And then we'll go with the wool on the outside. Boom. Grab a road. Come up this way. And here we're going to go in between all of these. There we go. All right, let them build that. I don't know if we have enough oats. So we might have to put our stable back into use to make domesticated animals. Oh, you're back. How do? Welcome back, Eliza. I'm having a freak out moment because Marlene just reminded me that we've been streaming for 1 hour and 45 minutes. So that is an oops. So I'm going to take this just under 2 hours. Marlene, Eliza, let me know if you want me to do one more after this. I promise you, if we do one more, it'll only be an hour because I got to go mow a lawn and go to the mall and get my steps in. But yeah, like that. And how are we doing with our market? 4 more iron. Oh, Eliza, Marlene pointed out that we've got food all over the ground. So what we did is we picked a large market here, and we're putting a large market right here. And you can tell by the radius that it actually grabs all of our houses. So this is going to be the new central market. And we put some animal pens in down here because we can't figure out what to do with this orchard, crop field, dairy. Oh, wow, we have no builders. One builder has to build the market by himself. Why are you on pause? Okay, that reminds me, housing check. And of course, we're probably going to need some houses here. Yeah, we need 2 houses. 19, 20, 21. Yep, 2 houses. Let's find out where we're going to go. Well, we're getting this one, so there's 1. So we need 1 more house. I'm thinking maybe start moving some people down into this area. You're making a dense city with, I'm guessing that is colonial charter. Oh, the lean-to houses. I just looked at those. Yes. Those have the smallest footprint and they house 4 people. Marlene, if you don't know about these, they're right here. And you want to go under the CC one. And they're all the way at the end over here. And is this what you're talking about? One of these has, like this thing here, the New England Georgians. And you take the very small lean-tos right here. These things have a footprint of 2 pixels. And if you're into colors, they come in all different varieties for you to choose from. And the cool thing about these is, look at that. They house 4 people in that little shack. I mean, they've got to be sleeping vertically. The only problem with these are you need lumber instead of wood to build. So I just looked at those yesterday, I think. Wow, what a coincidence. What a coincidence. They're good for putting up against other buildings. Yeah, kind of like a root cellar for people. Okay, I just noticed that I don't have a road coming around here. Okay, the market is still oh my gosh, we're losing everybody. I need my cushion. Boom. Fisherman Taylor. Good. No teacher. Actually, we can just take a look up here at our student count. If it would be at 0, we would have some issues. Okay, don't need lumber for mine. If you use the early houses, they is that the opposite ones that there were? Let's take a look. Colonial charter. In here, these early homes. There's the two. Oh my God, it is wood and stone. Awesome. That is awesome. You found it. Okay, what are we doing? Where are we going? We still don't have a dairy in yet. Maybe the dairy needs to go over here. Or let's look at the dairies and see which one we want to use. Dairy. Further. Dairy. No. Where did our dairies go? Dairies. Boom. Okay. We've got the old dairy, which is huge. What the heck? Either someone's taking out some big trash or something's going on. We got the single pixel dairy. We got a milking barn, which is huge. We've got a dairy parlor, spelt in a very European way, which is something I've never used before. But I'm almost it's growing on me because this will fit right there. Oh my gosh, I think we got us a winner. Let's do this. Flip. Oh, or should we open it up to the market? I think maybe to the market would be better. Yeah, we just did that. I don't know what we just did, but we just did that. Come over here. Let's frame it. Uh-oh. What's wrong with that corner? Inserts? I thought this thing had inserts. Wait a second. What's going on here? Okay. Are my inserts on the edge? I don't know. Anyway. The anchor one. Yeah, that's what we got. We got the anchor. We saw that it did use the logs. Groovy cool. That worked out well. 2 laborers. No builders. Give me 1 builder. Boom. Yeah, the way that we're playing right now, I got a feeling we're going to micromanage the entire series. There we go. Now we got 5 minutes to shut this thing down. Copper, spinach, barley, no. Thank you for coming. Did you guys ever answer my 1 more hour thing or not? Because I can go either way. You're back. How do? I'm gonna keep it on my second monitor. Okay. I decided to make density so far. Big ones for 6 people. Yeah. Good at putting up. Yeah. Oh my God. I didn't know about those. Don't need lumber. Yep. Anchor. Are we doing another hour or are we going to call it the day? So I need you guys to kind of dictate which way we're going to go there. I at least want to get this thing built. Oh, they're going to get it built. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. It is good that we had that cushion, or we would have lost 7 students. And I know right now we don't have a cushion, and we got a tool apocalypse. What don't we need right now? You know what we don't need is food. Holy crumbs, stop for a minute. How about all of our food producers, we pull them. So in other words, you turn it off, you turn it off, you turn it off. Let's turn this off. Let's come up here. Fisher people, don't need it. Turn you off. Turn you off. What else is making food right now? The butchers, we'll keep them in for now. Banana patch, turn you off. And our herds people, we can go ahead and actually just go down to herds people and turn them off. Another blacksmith, we are going to need that. Let's start pulling people out of their jobs here. What do we got here? 0, 1, 3, 3 carvers. We don't need carvers. No. 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2. 2 for 2. Fishermen, yes. Okay, keep going, keep going. I'm looking for a larger number here than over here. The hunters and gatherers, I want to keep them in. The herds people, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't need them. An herbalist, yeah, because we have like no medicine. Okay, 4 out of 4 for miners. We need tools. Physicians, we don't have any sick people. Two, 1, 7 out of 4. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And that should give us 8 laborers. Okay. Let them finish building the market. And you know what? Let's run without food for a while so they can eat some of the food that we currently have. I'm going to drop you down to 1 so you don't suck up all of my... And look at that. They are now collecting all the food that's on the ground, and into the market it goes. Cool. Cool. All right. So you're getting tired. All right. We'll call it we'll call this the episode, or we'll call this the day. And I think it's time for a word from our sponsor, me. So first of all, if you like this, give me a like. If you didn't like it, give me a sympathy like anyway. If you don't like me, or you don't like my face, give Marlene and Eliza a like. If you're watching me on Twitch, please hit the follow button. If you're watching me on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. If you do either of those things, please tell 10 of your family, friends, and pets about my channel. Channels, plural. Look up Grumpy Gnome Fishing. If you do either of those things, that's where we're at. Tell 10 of your family, friends, and pets about my channel. If you don't know 10 family, friends, and pets, tell 5 of them twice. If you don't know 5 family, friends, or pets, go out, thanks Marlene, go out, get yourself a hamster, name the hamster Boo, and if you get that reference, leave a comment below. If you don't get the reference, leave a comment below. We're out of here in, pause, 5, 4, 3. Hey, no more tool apocalypse. What a way to end. So, scoot over a little. That's good. Okay, so we're out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you, Eliza, for joining us. I do hope you come back. I don't stream on a normal schedule, so I do not know when I can do this. It's just a matter of when time allows. And I'm going to get off to doing other things. Eating more Indian food. I'm out of here. 5, 4, 3. Thanks again. See you next time. Bye-bye.